First things first, shut your bitch ass up. Anything else, shoot your bitch ass up. On the side like a pair of knives. I swear to God, I don't wanna serve no more. I can't say the same about these yellow hoes. I don't cheat on like I wish to interpret blow. I just wish I had
TSUradio.com. What's up? Turn up.
Turn up.
It's Lito. Don't look nobody. Oh, everybody. $40 coming to everybody.
That's me grabbing over
between fried turkey and cold turkey.
Well, you couldn't have one without the other.
Right.
So, if anything, within those two projects, they had to go in that order. And just being honest, I recorded cold turkey before I started working on fried turkey. So it was, cold turkey then fried turkey, because, you could buy a turkey cold from the store before you fry it. So it's kind of just showing you a process. The differences, cold turkey is about disconnecting from destructive habits, behavior patterns, people, anything that equals destruction for yourself or your regard, you need to disconnect from. And that was a message that I started with myself, something that I had to embed in my own brain, and I thought it was worthwhile to share it as a message. So like streetwise, the streets are not for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. That's the track on Cold Turkey.
Right.
And I wanted to, for whatever it's worth, preach that. Like I've been in the streets tough for a long time, taking care of myself. So it's like I understand that. I seen the ups and the downs. I seen people get out of it, get out of the streets what they was in the streets for. I seen people get trapped. And so I thought it was important to say, if you're just doing something just to say you're doing it, or you just, lost in a cycle or whatever you're doing, then quit,
Right.
And that can be cool too. And fried turkey was more about the growth from that point to fried turkey. Like I said, it's all food without. The idea for making a Thanksgiving album is that I'm incredibly thankful.
So which album you like the best between the fried turkey and cold turkey?
I'm torn. It's too soon for me to decide, because it's more about response. Like whichever one I feel like people understand the best will be the one that stands out to me. Because to me, after I do what I do, and if my intent is pure, the only better reward is for you to meet me and say, man, I felt this song got me through that, or you was rapping for me on that song. Like whatever one I get the more of that, that's which one I'm leaning toward. And cause that's I ain't trying. I mean, y'all at a radio station. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not trying to get on the radio with my music. Like that's not my aim. My aim is to reach people, like personally. Like so that's what I mean. I don't really choose up favorites or get too stuck on anything.
How much time do you think you spend per song? Like as far as like in the studio, what's your work ethic in the studio on each song?
Realistic answer, cause man, Christ has been in the studio with me before. Like he knows that some songs I don't give much of any thought. Like I probably could do a song in however much time. Like Insomnia edit, however long it takes the beat to play, maybe times two. That's how long it took to make that song. Because some productions are powerful, and that beat, it was already speaking to me. I don't sleep too much, so some saying I can't sleep.
You
like,
speaking
okay, this is for me.
You speaking for a lot of college students.
Other songs I have to ride around to them, and it's not even a studio thing. It's not that I spend an hour on the song in the studio. I might spend a week just riding to the beat, and when I get to the studio, kill it, or get to the studio and now I'm gonna write down what I said. Sometimes I just go straight in the booth and just stand there until the words come to me. So I don't have no methodology to it. Like it's not an outline, tried and true way that I go. It's not probably two songs on Fried Turkey that got recorded in the same structure or the same way. A lot of times I leave things incomplete and come back and finish it.
What are some of the benefits that you can gain, that you got?
I mean, I always been an independent artist, but now that I'm self-sufficient and separate from all of the entities and brandings and all of that, the benefit is obviously like a bigger portion. I mean, that comes with a bigger workload. Like don't get it twisted. People would think like, I mean, anybody can probably go get the distribution deal that I got, but you have to, like, the love is real.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't had no commercials when I put out Cold Turkey. I just put it out. People
Yep.
bought it. Like,
Yep.
and that's love. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I couldn't ask for anything more than that.
I ain't gonna lie though, the best mixtape, like I felt was At War With Myself. That
Yeah.
was the mixtape. I was like, man,
Man,
that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something real ill. You might know this, you might not. I was about to quit then.
Yeah.
That mixtape came out like it did because it was like whatever, like I'm done. Like I felt like Ricky Williams of the NFL. I'm not familiar with his story, but he quit right when what people would have considered his prime.
Yeah.
You know. And at that point, it was so much going on elsewhere outside of music, within the music business structure, everything, that I really was like, that was 2011. Red had just got locked up. And I was just like, I don't know if this is even what I want to do anymore. It was like a lot of people showing me their true colors, and they was fakers and $4 bills you was talking about. And I was just dealing with that on so many levels. So At War With Myself was real talk in May of 2011. Those were the songs, the original songs. Those were the songs I felt like were my best songs.
Motivation. I said, man, look, Starlito like a skinny version of me, man. Like, real talk, like this is me, like this is me. He got all the money and the girls, but yeah, that's my guy. Like I said, man, this man right here to talk about everything he go through, like I'm going through the same thing, but on a smaller scale. Though I was like, man, that's some real stuff,
life.
man.
It's just life, you know. We just all out here living.
Anything else, shoot your bitch ass up. Bet you won't get back up. If so, you shit backed up. Call this shit bad luck. Yeah. Driving race cars, smoking out the jar, fucking bad broads. But what I'm gonna do tomorrow?